All right, welcome back to About Even, the number one betting show on planet motherfucking Earth. Brought to you by good friends at Ned's, the only place to bet. If you are going to have a bet, do it with Ned's. Take it to the Ned's level, but do it responsibly, please. Obviously, all of the usual accoutrements of this show will be coming up again. We've got a new lippy dribbler, Travis Somerville. Don't know anyone called Travis in my life personally, but Travis Somerville is the lippy dribbler. NRL round 23. The BMW Championship of the Golf, Unit Scooper, Kitchen Sink Multi, joining us, as always, Edward Simpson of Hello Sport fame. How are you, sir?
I'm well, mate.
Sebbo, Sebastian Antoniou of About Even, Breaking the Yips fame. How are you?
Pretty well. Been a big few days, but pretty well.
Still hasn't got us a hat. And obviously, the newest member of the team, back for another week. We'll get to his punting. But the one and only random stats guy, welcome back.
Thanks for having me back, boys. Sorry about the last week, but I'm happy with the golf. Golf is my new thing. I've figured it out.
You're a golf guy.
I'm a golf guy now.
You're a golf guy.
Good to have you back, Corbo. Good to have you back.
Good to be back.
Look, there was no beginner's luck for you when it came to the NRL, and that's all right. We don't all get beginner's luck.
No.
But it's about how you bounce back, mate.
Yep.
It's about what's inside, deep within, what you're made of. Are you made of the right stuff, or are you weak? We'll see.
But you're just an example of, like, try to say it a million times, especially to lippy dribblers, like, betting on, like, a show with the bright lights in front of you is a lot harder than just betting, a little bet in the Uber on the way to the pub or something like that. It's like, you can't make it the same. Like golf, I'm good at the driving range, but it's different to the first tee. Absolutely. And now you've got to get used to it. You've gone through that, so I think you'll bounce back pretty soon.
I kind of see myself as kind of like the Justin Hodges, the Origin debut, terrible, then went on to win 8 straight. So I'm kind of trying to scheme that. Okay. Sorry to mention that one. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Look,
that's where I'm going for.
Okay. So you are a Queenslander, is that? You are...
True.
Okay. Yeah. No, I wasn't sure. I
thought you fact-checked that with the resume.
No, you didn't. You didn't mention that.
No, you failed to drop that in.
Yeah, we're finding that out now.
Failed to drop that in. I think it's a good point that you bring up, though, Sebbo. The lights are far brighter than people think.
Yeah.
These lights are fucking bright.
There's like 10 of them.
Yeah,
they're bright lights.
They're bright.
They're seriously bright lights. Even seasoned veterans like myself can succumb to the brightness of the light, as my punting last week will suggest. But shout out to the Lippies who continue to fail miserably.
Yeah. Yep. Continue to keep me, in the game, as it were. And maybe we should get to a little bit of accountability, gentlemen.
Look, I'd like to.
I think it's time. I am going to let everyone in a little secret. What's the date? It's the 20th of August, last month of winter.
It's the 17th.
17th, whatever. I am getting the early onset of hay fever. My eyes are getting itchier.
No.
I'm sneezing. Yep. And Sebbo, you put it in my mind. You put it in my mind yesterday, and since then I've been sneezing and my eyes been itching, and it's fucked.
Yeah, look, I've got it up to a lot of stuff in the last 4, 5, 6 days, but one of them, we went to Adelaide yesterday, and the night before, the day before, I was out in the 40K winds for a few hours playing some golf, and I got a top 3 hay fever attack of my life that night, the night sleeping before waking up to go to Adelaide, and it killed me. So it's just a nice reminder, if anyone suffers from hay fever, get your Nasonex. It's your preventative.
Yep.
It's your preventative. Use the Zyrtex to try quell an already onset thing.
If you're having a bad day, you got to pound yourself, shelve a Zyrtec or 2.
Yeah, like Nasonex. You have to do it. I have to do it. You have to do it.
Do you suffer any hay fever?
No, I don't. No? I don't.
Okay.
I was in Adelaide last night, and the Sebbo, Tom, and Tobler, all heavy sufferers. I was just surrounded by beaters everywhere I looked.
It's not fair. It's not fair. It's incurable.
Beta fever is what it's known as.
Let's get to some accountability. First game, Storm, Panthers. The Lippy had the Storm. That was it. That was it. The Lippy had the Storm, but no one else did.
I feel like that was a bad beat because no one expected the Storm to win.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a bad beat. I think that we were all stupid. I think that the Panthers were going to lose that game, and I think we're all dumb.
I did say the Storm had some good players. I was scared of the result.
Wow, what a fucking insight that is.
Well, I'm saying I was scared of the result while you guys are like, Storm are going to get pumped.
Storm have some good players.
Okay.
I reckon
check the tapes.
Got to be Dylan Edwards. He had to be the factor there. I've never seen the Panthers let in the tries that they did. Brandon Smith and Nick Meaney's one. You don't see that often. So I feel like Dylan Edwards was the missing piece, and that's a bit of influence in my betting coming up. But,
And I
Edwards out,
also
Nice
got,
insight.
no, that's
Nice
good
insight,
insight.
yeah,
I
thank
got
you.
fucked because I had Dylan Edwards and Taylor May, and they both were pulled out of injury before kickoff. So
Sure.
bad beat for me.
Right.
No one else.
Okay.
Warriors defeat the Dogs. What the fuck?
42-18 as well. Like, who the fuck saw that coming? Warriors at home, baby. They love it.
It's mystery box footy, mystery box punting back end season when two teams are out of it. It's like anything can come out of it. Mystery box, Call of Duty. You could get the laser gun or you could get just a freaking knife. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, Joel Kane, who's a dear friend of ours, has a theory. And his theory is that away teams, when they're out of contention, always lose.
yep,
And that's what you've seen there.
Yep.
okay. I don't mind it.
Although the home team was also out of contention.
But they're the home team.
Well, they're the home team. That's right. Sorry. I am now. I apologise to everyone. Big day. Now, none of us got that fucking right, and we move on. Tough start for everyone. We move to the Rabbitohs and the Eels. I mean, the Eels fucking suck. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can.
Is that fair to say?
Yep.
Can I drop that on everyone?
Absolutely.
The Eels stink.
Good chance they missed the 8.
Mm.
Just putting that out there. Don't want to wig people out, but the oil I'm getting, very strongly suggesting Eels miss the 8.
26-0.
Hell of a game being a Bunnies fan. Though I did have Sebbo on my bet. He
Yeah.
kind of was meant to score twice. I think there was a
Yeah.
late forward pass from Sean Lane or someone that was kind of a little bit forward, and then maybe he knocked one on as well. So you see, anyone who was on Sebbo, I could say, got a bit of a bad beat for that leg.
Oh, thank you, because I had him for 2.
Me too. I had him as well. And who would have thought AJ scored a double?
I
did
know.
not.
I know.
I just can't
Who's
believe
putting
that.
AJ in their bets?
Unbelievable.
What fucking idiots.
Could be the highest try scorer of all time, but why would you put him in?
Why would you have
Why?
him? Yeah, 25 tries for the season.
2
Why
did he
would you-
score, did he? Fuck.
Yeah.
That must be an anomaly.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
weird. That's bizarre.
Weird.
Roosters pumped the Cowboys. Yeah, they pumped them. This, can we all agree, was a bad beat for me because I had overs, Roosters 13 plus, Sueli eat 2 or more, and he only got 1. Bad beat. He had one taken off. him, I'm
Jeremiah
pretty
Nanai
sure.
didn't score either, so that's a bad beat.
No.
No,
He always scores.
2+ and them only scoring 1 isn't a bad beat, but he did get it taken off him.
He
but
got it taken off him.
I was getting into some Voddy Cruise work then, so I didn't see the one.
Voddy
taken
Cruise
off.
work.
Yeah, yeah.
Cruises.
Yeah, it makes you feel like Tom Cruise a little bit.
Uh,
Yeah, like
I
90s
mean,
Tom Cruise.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know about that.
I had one.
I think it feels like you've got diabetes.
Dude, they forced me. Well, not forced me. They were like, they had a case of them, and I was
they
like,
pinned
"Oh,
you down,
try
did they?
'em,
We had a mystery
try
box
'em."
case.
And I was like, all right, I'll try one. I haven't had one for ages. I poured it out. I had halfway. I was like, this
They're
is
too sickly.
Yeah, but there's something about him that just makes you, like, I don't know, like, I've got a little bit of, like, as we know, a bit of Florida in me. Like, sweaty, gross, sugary.
a bit of
kinda
Florida in
It's
me.
a Florida drink, vodka cruiser.
Okay.
Like,
You got a bit of Gold Coast in you.
Florida.
No, I think it's more Gold Coast.
Yeah, a little bit of gold.
Why Florida? It's more Goldie than Florida.
Yeah, it's Goldie. You got
Yeah,
some
but-
Goldie in you.
The Goldie is like a very small, watered-down version of Florida.
Right, but you've never been to Florida, right? You're a Goldie guy.
You've never
Yeah.
been to Florida in your life, have you?
No.
No, I've never been to Florida,
Yeah,
but I
you're-
know I
no,
like
no,
it.
but
Yeah.
you're a Goldie guy.
I don't mind a little bit of fun on the Gold Coast.
Of course you
but,
don't. You
yeah.
paying a couple of cruises on the Goldie.
Yeah.
Not the point.
But I got my bet,
You did get
so
your bet.
there we go. What was it there?
Roosters Suwali Tuolangi at
Yep.
6:39.
Easy. That was over within about the 60th minute, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good bet. It was a good bet, 6:39. Sharks defeat the Tigers 36-12. All wrong except for Sebbo, who gets up again. Do you remember your bet here? Can
Yep.
you remember?
I went the Centres, I went the Bull Sharks, but one of the Bull Sharks got hooked out of there. Ikavalu, the Bull Shark reserve comes in, so I got Ikavalu and Ramium. I don't know what the price was.
866.
866.
That's some
Yeah.
jam.
Yeah.
That's
was-
nice.
Definitely a rough beat for me with Naden. I think he obviously scored and then it got disallowed because of obstruction. And then second time round, he took an intercept, grubbering along the ground. All he had to do was wait for the perfect bounce. Went for it too early and dropped it cold with the try line in front of him. So that was a painful 5 minutes for me, but congrats, Sebbo. Even though Mulatalo technically left winger move and then Mulatalo into left centre, but we'll play it. We'll play it.
But as the rules state, if you call it before kickoff
You did.
in the description, then it's what you want. If you don't call it before kickoff, you get the you get the swap in.
Okay,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
technically,
we all know that.
I don't remember that rule.
Yeah, I
Check
don't
the
remember
tapes.
it.
We've only said it about
I don't remember
5
that.
I don't
million
remember that.
times.
I don't remember
I don't
that.
remember that.
I thought it was a like for like.
We said that you can change it beforehand if you
I
want.
don't remember that. Are we taking that away?
No, look, I don't think we will because now it's already been given, but I think we all know that Sebbo, now he's sitting at the top with shitloads of units, just feels like he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
in
feels like he can boss people around.
Yeah, you've been a bossy
Sorry
boots
that I was
and just
on the
pushing
team,
people
ahead of
around.
the team, checking the teams list before
but
kickoff.
no one likes a bossy boots.
You were
though.
being a bossy
not bossing
boot. You've been
I'm
pushing your weight
updating
around.
the
Dude.
You are.
bed.
You're throwing your weight around.
Yeah.
You're a big guy at the moment.
You're trying to flush our
huge.
heads down the
Full on
toilets
units.
as the big guy in the room.
I feel very intimidated.
There you go. It's the second fucking show, and you're pushing him around.
Telling him, fucking argue this cunt.
Yeah.
Oh,
How are you feeling at this point though? Like, are you starting to get like rattled?
Yeah, like your weekend is just not
put
going
yourself
well.
back in the weekend. You're obviously desperate to prove yourself as the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
You want to show up and fucking, defend your honour, and it's going horribly wrong.
Absolutely awful. Horribly wrong is probably the best way to say it. I think as soon as Dylan Edwards got rested, I knew it wasn't my week. I put my hands up and I was like, you know what, flush the bets.
Oh,
Flush
I know
them.
that. Sometimes something happens to you on Thursday, and you just go, you blinky bill out of there. You're just like, I'm not getting a
done.
bet all weekend.
Were your mates giving you shit? Or were they riding these bets with you, just hoping, praying that something got up for you?
I had to make a few beam transfers, I'm not going to lie, over the weekend, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get up this weekend if they're still listening.
Beam transfer sounds like a
What's a
technical
beam
thing that
transfer
young
for the-
What the
people
kids
do.
say it. It's
Yeah.
like it's a super simple, easy way. It's like Instagram for
So you beam
money
it?
transfer. Yeah, you beam it. Say beam me, bro.
What?
Why is it
What's going
quicker
on?
than just like a bank transfer?
It's-
Which
you don't-
is also instant.
You don't need to know
Oh,
their
it's an
account
app, is
details.
it?
You don't need to know their account details. You just got their handle, and you just go, and you can request it. And then if you put in a group chat, then people know if you haven't paid up either as well, so you can see the cheapskates.
Yeah,
it's
right.
I feel like I'm plugging it. I'm
Okay.
giving it a plug.
Not an
Beam
ad.
it. Not an
Yeah.
ad. But
Not
reach
an
out
ad.
beam.
Not an ad.
Yeah.
All right,
Absolutely.
beautiful. Well, let's move on here. Next up, we have Broncos defeating the Knights 28-10. Now, I'm angry at myself here because I already used up sort of my bad beat call in the Roosters Cowboys game, which it wasn't a great beat, but it maybe wasn't. Well, it was nowhere near as bad as this one, which I think people the world over finally actually gave me the bad beat.
Yeah,
for
this was a
one.
bad
This
beat.
was a bad one. I had Broncos minus 18.5 and Throbbo to score 3. Which was as bold as it gets. And, that's New Testament Tom for you. Paying 14-10, and Reynolds, of greatest kicker in the game currently fame, misses one to basically get me the fucking bet a minute ago. Like, I almost should get those.
Where's the
minutes.
kick from?
Out wide.
On the sideline?
Not on the sideline, no, but it was
Tough kick.
out wide. Well, not for Reynolds, it wasn't. In fact, the commentator even remarked that his percentage from that side of the field has been fucking phenomenal this year. So
it's not Reynolds' fault. It's the commentator's fault for the curse.
well, I believe that. No, I think the commentator might have even said it afterwards. He was probably riding the line as well, and just didn't want to. You can listen to the commentators, and you can tell when some of them are riding the line, like when they're riding bets on this game.
It's a bad beat because you had a hat trick in there. If it was just that you just bet the line and you didn't get the line, it's like, well, it's a 50-50 bet, so it's not a bad beat because you just missed it, and the bookies placed the line like.
But I
pretty
hit
well
the
most of
hattie.
time. Yeah.
And then the kick to seal it.
You should be paid out if you hit the hattie. That's a call. It's a great call.
I like that.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you come in here and start tinkering.
Although this is where we do our best tinkering.
We
in the middle
do.
Of
We
the show.
usually tinker on air. But I'm going to have to veto that.
Yeah, because you don't want me to get the fucking units.
Well, that's right.
You're intimidated.
That's right.
We move on. Raiders defeat the Dragons 24-22.
How'd the Jacks go?
The Jacks, no Jacks got over.
Wow.
My Jack bet didn't work. I tell you what was dumb. It was throwing unders in there. Because if the Jacks had scored, unders would have fucked me anyway. You don't throw in anything else when you're doing a name bet.
No.
That's just for everyone
Unders,
out there.
yeah. You don't. If you got a cool, like, not just a name bet, but you've got something, in the Bunsen burner, in the beaker, in the cauldron, whatever it is, you don't want to throw in a total points. Because, like...
It's the dumbest addition to any bet generally. I fucking hate them. But I've been doing them a lot because I'm trying to change my stars. It's not working.
Have you got a single try scorer off the Jack or the Elliott bet?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So head for the hills when you put a name on it.
No. Don't head for the hills, mate. You want to? I mean, it should be extra units if you hit a fucking name bet.
Why?
Because it's like a boutique bet. You know what I mean? If you can hit a boutique, I think that's worth more.
Yeah, boutique, but in the bad version of boutique. You know what I mean? It's like here's like a boutique bacon and egg rolls. No, I want the fucking classic one, just with tomato sauce.
That's brioche buns.
That is the most brioche bun bet.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. It's not brioche. I wish we'd never had this conversation. It's not brioche.
That's brioche, dude.
Fuck you guys.
You love brioche.
I hate brioche, and I resent anyone, trying to align me and, my personal brand to brioche.
Well, as we've already established, name bets are the equivalent to brioche buns, so you must be a brioche guy.
You're not going to love one of my bets this week. That's terrible news for me. Next up, Titans defeat Manly 44-24.
Yeah. I said it last week.
Dude, Brimo at 460 was absurd value.
Like, 460, you get that for, front rowers sometimes. What the hell's going on? And I also said that Titans are going to have this game where they're going to absolutely maul someone and they're going to go, where was that all year?
I don't like him taking this hold. You don't get the rights to the Titans win. You got Brimo.
I said that the Titans are going to check the tapes.
You got. I said
you can't keep saying check the tape because we won't check them.
We're not going to check the tapes, dude. That's bullshit.
Well, it's just I've got physical evidence in the court of law.
Yeah, but you bring that up. It's not on us to check the tapes. You bring that shit up.
Well, I got Brimo 460, and also that was a hell of a try that he got. He ran bounced off 8 Manly players.
Yeah, it was bad for Manly.
He might have done.
Yeah.
Look, it wasn't great.
It wasn't good. Yeah. So now at this stage, we are through the entire round of NRL, and unsurprisingly, Eddie, you and I have had plenty of rounds where we haven't hit a single NRL bet. But
it hasn't been our season.
It doesn't. Well, it hasn't so far.
Sometimes you got to put your hand up and just be honest about where you're at.
But it's not over till it's over.
It's not over till it's over. The fat lady's not singing.
No, she ain't.
So it's not over yet. I believe.
Yeah, I
miracles.
Do you?
That can happen.
You got to. You have to.
Yeah.
I'm running out of time though. Know that it's business time now. I've got to dig deep.
Yeah, you do, and hope that a unit scooper hits.
Probably more than one.
The golf head would take us through it, please.
Well, I think Seb should.
Yep. Look, it was...
Well, you know what I mean?
It
did well.
Yeah,
he did well.
It was an interesting watch. It went to a playoff, and it was madness in the playoff with what happened. I won't go into it, but just balls in places that you just how did that get there? Both of them going into the water on one hole and both going in the water in the other hole pretty much. It was crazy. But the moral of the story is that I was on Fitz, who got me a quick little T20, T10. I think Tom was on him as well.
I was on Mr. Fitz, my good friend, Mr. Fitz.
Yep. He went all right. Johnny Rahm got Rando at T10, T20.
There we go.
Well done, buddy.
There it is. Thank God I was riding that Monday morning. 4 a.m., never wake up for the golf. Man, I was interested.
Yeah, I was up early. I woke up and checked the score, and Willie Z was coming first. Well, Eddie got a bit of a bad beat, or it's just a curse. Cam Smith got penalised, 2 strokes.
It's my golf course. Although I did hit Butts.
You have hit a Butts.
Yeah.
So you can't call it a curse.
So I'm not cursed
bad beat.
No, you're not.
Just a bad beat.
Just a bad beat. But you got your T20.
You're back to
but T20's sort of pathetic when you cunts are getting fucking T10s, T20s winners.
Yeah. And then Willie Z, Zalatoris. I just love being on these guys when they get their first win. He got me my T20, my T10, and my win. His first win. Called it, love it for him. It felt good. It's a good way to start a Monday morning. Yeah.
And then the lippy dribbler got absolutely nothing because he's a fucking idiot.
Yep, didn't make the cut.
Yeah, I think it's probably worth pointing out the Lippy's 0-25 in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. Thought I'd just... Wow. It's worth putting out there.
This one, the one that we had as well last week, talked a bunch of shit. So you do love to see when... to get nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get nothing. I know you had nothing this week, but
I had 3. 2.
1. Oh, 2, because of the case. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what else did you get?
Cameron Smith.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So there you go.
As opposed to... So that's 2, as opposed to 0.
As opposed to 0.
Yep.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Kitchen sink multi. Well, unit scuba, none of us hit, sadly. But the multi, kitchen sink multi, Eddy and Rando, Corbet, you guys both got yours. Eddy,
Take it.
Addo-Car anytime.
We're holding up our end of the bargain.
I know.
mate.
We're trying,
Rando with oats.
Scales.
In fairness to me, Olakawatu's try was taken off him, which was bullshit. It was a try.
So then
even
it's
though there
Sebbo.
was technically a knock on. But yeah, it was just basically Sebbo.
How do you feel about that, Sebbo?
Positional change. I couldn't really do much about that. But look, I know I didn't hold up my end for the kitchen sink multi for you guys and the punters who get on it, but I feel, getting a boots can redeem me at least to the punters. You know what I mean?
Well,
at
it's
least
hard
to the punters.
You got a fucking boots, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's
very hard to argue.
It's very hard to argue. He makes a great point.
If you're giving out butzers to the people,
They don't care about the
then
kitchen sink.
the people must remain on their knees, I think.
Oh, God, yeah. The results for this week, please, Edward.
Sebbo, 8 from 18, plus 25.84.
Jesus.
Fucking healthy. I've got to applaud.
You got it.
You've got to applaud phenomenal work when you see it, and I'm seeing it. Tom, 2 from 13, plus 0.85.
Yes, give me some. About
Positively.
even there. I'm up. Oh, he was fucking almost did. No one clapping? All right.
Corbet in third, 3 from 13, minus 4.98.
I'll take it.
You take
Yeah,
that?
I'll
That's
take that.
okay.
That's okay.
It's okay. I'm fucking shit house. Minus 2 from 13, minus 5.91. And the Lippies, 5th, 0 from 12, minus 7.05.
Okay, there we go. And the leaderboard, Edward, can we just go through that one,
I
please,
thought you might
mate?
want to. I thought you might want to have a look
Let's
at
just
that.
get ourselves through the leaderboard.
Sebbo,
here.
plus 235.
Jesus.
Absolutely flying. 0.94 if you want to be specific. Corbet, second big fella, minus
already
4.98.
Already in the negative. Love
Tom, now third.
it. Yes.
Pains me to say it,
Yes.
but it is true. 46.17. I've slipped to fourth, last, depending how you want to look at it. Minus 49.68. So it's tight,
yeah.
but I'm not trending well. And the Lippy, 5th. Now, keep this in mind, Lippies. 28 from 287, minus 79.01. So there's not a whole lot left to work with, about 20%.
You guys are in struggle street.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just nice to have clear proof that the rest of, Australia is shit at betting and like shitter than us.
Like, it validates my bets, even though they're not great.
No.
They're better than everyone else's in the country.
Yeah. And it validates our position as the greatest betting show on earth as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we have managed to find the 4 greatest punters in the nation.
In 18 months, how many Lippies have won? 3?
3. Yeah.
3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
2, like one Olympian, 1 sportsman, Tobler's mate who fluked it.
Wallace came second, but guy had a great week, so he would have come first anyway.
And a dude
so,
named
that's a
after
dog.
Chris Hemsworth.
Did he win as well?
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth, Ben Menenti, I believe. Or maybe,
Yeah.
maybe I don't know if Ben did actually.
Or maybe not.
Bronze Tommy
Yep.
and Tobler's mate.
So 3 have won.
Yeah, and Tobler's mate, in fairness to us, was during a very tumultuous time in the show's history. I don't know if we take any of what happened then seriously. You know what I mean?
Mashindi or whatever his name was.
yeah.
He knows.
McGurchie.
He fucking knows what's up. He knows. We're putting an asterisk when we get the honor
We're
board.
the honour board.
They're coming.
No, they're coming.
Delays.
Shipping.
Anyway, let's punt.
All right, time to do a little betting. It's some rugby league betting. When we do rugby league on the show, it's thanks to our good friends at KO. Now, first game this round. Big one. Rabbitohs Panthers at Accor Stadium, also known as, a.k.a. the shittest stadium in the state, maybe the country. Rabbitohs favourites $1.62, Panthers $2.30. The line 4 points. Total is 40.5 points. Now, Monsieur Corbet, I'm going to give you a chance to kick things off for us.
Keen, can't wait. And I'm thinking about Latrell here, and it's in the same sort of cloud sphere as Dylan Edwards. So I'm kind of thinking in the way of the Panthers for this one. Panthers have won 8 of their 9 away games. Technically, they've won all their games when they've had 13 players on the field away from home. The Panthers have won 7 of their last 8 against the Rabbits. The Bunnies have lost all 3 Thursday night games, and if you've been following the Thursday night games, 5 of the last 7 winners have been the underdog. So taking Penrith here to win. Stephen Crichton is my try scorer. He scored in each of his last 5 games against the Bunnies. The Rabbitohs left edge is conceding 26% of their tries, and an opposition right side back has scored in 6 of the 8 games the Bunnies have played at Accor, aka the Shitter Stadium in Australia. So you put those together, you get $6.17.
Compelling statistics.
They are compelling statistics.
Is Latrell confirmed to be out?
No.
No, but just in case, he has got a groin injury, and obviously the Ferrari was in the garage the whole time. That's all. So it is something that you got to think about. But I don't want to get hurt twice in 2 weeks. So just in case, he might be removed or he might twinge it during the game. I'm going the Panthers here.
Okay.
Late minute pull out like Dill Edwards, you think?
Oh yeah, I can't risk it 2 weeks in a row. Not at all.
He's got to get up because he missed the grand final last year. Trell plays the grand final. Bunnies win. That's simple. It's that simple.
Okay.
So this is just a bit of a vengeance game for Trell. I think he's going to do his absolute best to get out there, and he's going to score a try.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 2 if he plays, but I think he will play. Look,
Were you sort of banking on it?
yeah.
Considering you've got him as a try
Well,
scorer.
I'm just taking the punt on him that he's playing. But look, anyone who isn't a Panthers fan should want the Rabbitohs to win this. Really, like we want to shake this comp up a bit and bring Penrith down a couple of notches. And the Rabbitohs are humming at the moment. Basically, won all their games except a bad beat against the Sharks. So I think they're going to win this and win easily, but I'm just going to take the win. Trell in there and surprise AJ. That's just a classic bet.
It's a meat and potatoes.
Yeah, it's a meat and potatoes, but it's got the kind of vengeance narrative with Trell in there. There's a lot going on. You want to bring Penrith down. That's going to get you 5.36. I feel like if you're a rugby league fan and you don't support either of these teams, that's the minimum bet you should be doing for this game, I think.
Okay.
Sure.
Yep. That's a South fan talking for those of you that can't tell.
Yeah, he's a South fan.
He's a South guy.
He's a South guy. Now, you're absolutely right, Sebastian. The Rabbitohs are humming. Yep. And that's not something I can just easily ignore. Because my eye, much like the human eye is attracted to movement, my eye personally attracted to humming. And I cannot look away. Who else is humming? AJ. So I'm going the Bunnies, humming, into AJ, humming, to score 2 or more tries, $5.30. I need to start attaching myself to hummers because at the moment I'm fucked and I want to be humming. So I've got to attach myself to hummers this
and
week.
you too shall hum.
And I too shall hum. That's...
Let's get you a Hummer, the car.
Hummer bet.
Yeah, it's a Hummer bet.
It's a Hummer bet.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
I don't hate any of those bets. Obviously, it's hard to hear stats that fly in the face of what you believe will happen from Monsieur
It's always
Corbet.
tough.
It's always tough. But I like South if Trell plays. If Trell doesn't play, and I don't. But we'll see how we go. I'm assuming he's going to play. I like South at the line, -4. And AJ to be first, second, or third try scorer for the game. Not fucking much to happen here. And you're getting $6.
I don't hate that.
That's a fucking good bet.
Great value.
That's great value.
I think that's pretty good
-4.
fucking value.
I think that's the best bet of the round so far.
It is just so heavily dependent on this Latrell thing.
Absolutely. And
Well,
that's why
if Trell's in, then that's the bet.
Yeah.
I've probably spent about 10 minutes tossing up whether to go rabbits or bunnies on this one. Rabbits or bunnies. Rabbits or Penrith on this one.
If he was guaranteed to play, Latrell, what do you do?
Probably go bunnies, probably. But Edwards back, I just don't know what this Penrith outfit's going to do. I mean, I feel like he was a big loss last weekend.
Yeah.
Just a huge loss. Does give me a bit of acceptance here, that knowing that you two have gone to bunnies, so it could be Penrith on.
Yeah.
Even more. That's another
that's
stat.
True. We've all
That's
got
another stat.
AJ as well, so there is a chance.
No, but
that
AJ
is-
always scores, so.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
AJ will
He
score.
does always score.
Bunnies up in the air.
And then the Lippy has gone. This is Travis, remember his name? Travis Somerville.
Travis.
Again, shout out to Travises everywhere. I think it's about time we had a Travis on here to represent you guys.
Yeah, the kind of Fox racing, Motorbike racing.
Motorbike
Yeah,
races.
Yeah.
Like Travis Pastrana.
Yeah.
But Somerville sounds like he should be on like a teen reality, like a teen show called Somerville.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So as in he's like maybe a heartthrob on like a fucking...
No, he's literally like a
Teddy Bobber
BMX
show.
bad boy with a kind of a bit of a soft heart on a Laguna Beach kind of...
Travis Somerville.
Yeah, Travis Somerville.
He should really be called Trey if he was going to be a recurring character on it.
Yeah, I think so.
Trey Somerville.
Yeah.
Should we just call him Trey?
Trey.
Somerville with Panthers plus 3.5 Targo, kick out and AJ for $37.14. He's come out swinging.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Trey.
He's come out fucking swinging.
Dude, he'd have all of the mums in, town of Laguna Beach, wherever this show is set. And they're really worried about their daughters hanging out with Trey Somerville.
He's a Volchek of sorts.
Yeah, he's a Volchek if you get into your OC.
Yeah.
Shout out to Volchek.
Shout out to the OC.
Shout out to the OC. Did you ever watch the OC?
No, I didn't.
What's your teen show? You're a bit younger than us.
Yeah,
sadly.
I'm like Nickelodeon shit right
We
now.
watched.
Yeah.
No, but
Disney,
what
like,
about when
Sweet
you're in
Life on
like year 8?
What, like Puberty Blues or some shit like that?
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Well, we
Didn't
went
have much to
through
choose
when
from.
we were in like year 9 and stuff, like Lost, OC, and Prison Break were like the
but
big
the OC
three.
is
Prison Break, bro.
bow down.
That
Season
first
one.
season.
Yeah.
That
mate.
started the TV revolution. I feel that show.
The OC as well, Tuesday nights, 8:30.
Oh, we used to
9:30.
download them, but I get it.
Oh, no, I was a free-to-wear guy.
He used to fucking call me the guard from Prison Break. What was his name?
Bellick. Officer Bellick.
He used to call me
Yeah.
Bellick. I was like, can you stop calling me that? Why the fuck? And that became like my nickname, dude.
Who was the pocket guy?
Teabag.
Teabag.
Yeah.
Teabag.
That was Sam.
You don't want to be teabagged,
No,
dude.
Simmy P.
That was Simmy. Yeah.
Let's move on.
Do you know? Oh, P.S. What a guy in our boarding house who we called Sucre from the show.
Oh, yeah.
I went to a wedding and then everyone's like, "Oh, Seb Sook's here." I'm like, "Who are you talking about?" And then it's Sucre is like his name, like in real life.
Oh, like that's what
as
he's
an
called.
adult because of Prison Break.
Because of Prison Break
Yeah,
from
he's
back in year
Sucre,
8.
but he's now Sook is his nickname. His name's Joseph Techley.
Yeah. And he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's
great
great
bloke.
dude. Yeah.
Great bloke.
Yeah, love him.
But
it's good
now,
to catch up with Sook.
Sucre
Yeah.
has just become his name for the rest of his whole
Sucre
life.
is his like real name, like at a wedding, like parents and stuff. It's like Sucre.
What was written? Was it? Did it say Sucre?
No, but it's in people are saying Sucre.
No, but like it might have been on the fucking.
It could have been.
It probably was.
Probably was.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Anyway.
I love it.
Next up, Cows Warriors. Cows Warriors. There is an element of poo sling, but only because one of the teams slings poo. But it's not so much a poo sling because you need 2 teams to sling poo.
It's not a poo slinger.
But it could be just a humping. Cowboys $1.11. Warriors almost short at $6.75. The line 19.5 points. Total is 53.5 points. They want me to bet the unders. They're trying to get me to bet the unders, those cheeky bastards. And I refuse. I refuse to be drawn into it because I hate fucking total points now after last week. This is a bold bet from me, though, but I've got both Cowboys wingers to score. Tuolungi and Felt. I feel like that's just going to happen, right? The Warriors are shit. And then to try and juice it up, bit of Old Testament Tom coming back. Val 2 or more, $17.52. I was trying to find stats that could justify picking Val for 2 or more. Couldn't find them. Know that.
He's not a huge 2 or more operator.
He's not. That's
No.
why. That's why.
I can't recall the last time he scored 2 tries.
Oh, he's definitely scored 2 tries this season, but there was nothing to back it up. I've got to be honest. It's a vibe one for me. Val 2 or more, Tuolungi Felt, $17.52. I still think it's a good bet. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but it's not good.
No.
Good to hear.
it's probably
Good to
not
hear. New Testament Tom is, essentially ultimate.
I'm trying to break away from the shackles of the past, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I get dragged back in.
It sounded sensible at the start, and then you just went with that Valve 2 or more, and then I was just
Well,
like,
I mean,
okay.
fuck, if you have Tuolungi and Felt, you're basically going to get like
$1.
50 cents. So, but you take over, Edward.
You want me to take
I
over?
think it's time you
I'll
take
take over. Again, echoing the words of Joel Kane, teams out of the running, away from home, get humped. That's just it. Now, Warriors are away from home, got to cross the ditch, got to go up to Townsville. Cows are in. I think Cows need to hump this week because they have been indifferent in their form. The Roosters did them last week. The finals are around the corner. They've got to make a statement. And this sets up perfectly to make a statement. Put 50 on some beaters, and you feel better about yourself. You know what I mean? The line's 54.5, did you say? That's
53 and a
total
half?
points?
Yeah,
that's
that's
fucking
a
outrageous. What's that say to me? Try scorers. Now, if I'm running an eye over the Cows side, who's going to score a try? Scotty Drink. Locked. Jeremiah Nanai. Locked. Tuolangi. Locked. 756. Not crazy odds, but not bad odds either. Plus 13 plus Cows.
I mean,
obviously.
I feel like that bet's worse than mine.
You feel like it's worth. Yeah,
Because
but
you're talking about try scorers, a try scoreathon.
Drink, lock. Nanai, lock. Tuolangi, lock. Whereas Val's not locked. That's the
I
problem.
think Val's probably a lock.
For 2.
No, but he's a lock
not
for
for
one, so all
Yeah.
you need is for him to score one, essentially.
But he's not a lock for 1. He
Your
didn't
odds,
score one last
your odds
week.
are the same as mine, but then you put Val in again, which doubles it. That's what's happened.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, but that's why
I
you've got
basically
those
just,
odds.
I just need Val to score one try, essentially, because he's already locked for one.
That's why you've got those odds, because you need him to score 2. That's the point.
Yeah, but you've got a forward in there, and even though he scores a lot, but like Val.
He scores a fuckload.
He
He scores
does.
a lot more than
Yeah.
fucking Val.
I mean,
Owens.
I'm doing a bit of a hijack bet jumping on Nanai as well this week because, like, Eddie's always on him, and I figured I don't think I've had him. And he does score a lot. He's
a
scored
lot
like
of
11
fun.
tries or something, maybe even more.
Yeah, more
So
than that.
I'm doing a bit of a hijack of some legs. Just I'll take a bit of Nanai, take a bit of Drinky, and then throwing in old Felt just to juice it a little bit. Just those 3 for 5 or 6.90. I think there's a term for it when you're like, if you've got like a really good wrestler and they get like a really shit wrestler in to kind of test some moves on.
Is it like a work?
Yeah, something
call it
like
a work
that.
or a
like,
mark or a-
there's some term for it where it's like, okay, let's just get this guy in. The Warriors are the shit wrestler in this instance, in case you haven't figured it out. And the Cows like, we need to get back into form, maybe work on our new finishes. Or
Yeah,
do
right,
like
your finishing moves. It's a tune-up fight.
Yeah, it's a tune-up. It's a tune-up. Yep.
Easy. Well, as a Cowboys fan, this might be a bit different, but I actually think the Warriors plus 19.5 is very generous.
Do you now?
I do. The Cowboys have failed to win by 20-plus points in each of their last 8 games against the Warriors. The Warriors have only lost by 20-plus points once in their last 6 games. And then this interesting fact, because I'm really curious about minus 18.5, minus 9.5 starts. Out of the last 5 home teams to be given over 3 converted try handicaps, so 18-plus points, only one of them have managed to cover it. And that was the Penrith Panthers. So that's why I'm taking the Warriors plus 19.5 and then hijacking on you boys. Nanai to score, have to go it. He scored in each of his last 5 games in Townsville, and the Warriors have conceded the second most tries to right second rowers in the comp. So he is a lock. He's pretty bad odds at $2.05, but when you mash them together, they're $4.70.
He's paying $2.05.
$2. He was $2.30 yesterday, and then all of a sudden, everyone jumped on. Everyone hijacked.
Everyone's hijacking.
Absolute hijack.
Yeah, opening scene a cliffhanger as the plane comes up,
Boom.
hijacks it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've also got the lippy dribbler, Trey, from the OC.
That's right. He's got Cows halftime, full-time, Scotty Drink, Val Holmes, and Cossie from the Warriors, 14.81.
That's plenty to happen in that. It's
I'm
like
now I'm
halftime,
feeling the
full-time.
Warriors are going to
Do something.
do something.
Yep. Well, at least you don't have any results.
Yeah, exactly.
That's, keep results out of it.
Yeah.
Keep results out of bets. That's
how we
going to
go.
be something that I campaign moving forward for shit games.
Keep results out of bets.
Keep results out of bets. We move on, though, to the Broncos v. the Storm, which we're also doing a live stream for in here. Myself, Edward, and the great bloke in a bar, Denning Kemp. It will be available on SEN if you're in the car listening, also on their app, but also on our YouTube channel. Broncos Storm. Broncos paying $2.55, Storm $1.52. The line is 6 points. Total 44.5 pointy points. Rando, what are we doing?
I'm taking the Storm here, and the Storm they've won their last 11 games against the Broncos. Their last 11 at Suncorp, haven't lost there against the Broncos since 2009. In their last 6 games against the Broncos at Suncorp, they've won by at least 14 points, so they've smashed them. I am taking Broncos try scorer, Corey Oates. He scored 9 tries in his last 6 NRL games. The Storm's right edge defence, whilst they have held Penrith scoreless the week before, they have conceded 19 tries to left wingers in 21 games. That's 1 in every 3 tries they concede goes to a left winger. And of course, Oates 4 tries in his last 3, including a double last time out against Melbourne. And then Jerome Hughes. Now, there's a little bit of talk that he might not play, but let's say for one instance that he's playing in this game, he scored 7 tries in 7 games against the Broncos, including a double last time out, and the Broncos are middle left side channel where Hughes basically scores all his points, concedes 41% of their tries.
Jesus.
So that is a big opportunity there for the Storm to go through. If Hughes is out, then Cam Munster is my backup. Put in the swap deal there straight away. I know they're different positions, but if Sebbo could do it last week, I can do it this week.
No, that's
As
fine.
long as before kickoff.
Before kickoff, all good.
Yeah.
$9.11, by the way. $9.53 if you add Munster later on.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I
Very
like that.
prepared.
I
Very prepared.
Very prepared.
very
Too
I like
prepared.
that.
well, much more prepared than we are.
Well, that's right. But that's why he's on the show.
Well, no, of course. We need to be more prepared, as you can see by the 12th set we've had this year. I also like the Storm. I'm just taking a -6. I think they win, but Hughes being back in was the confidence boost I needed. But if he's out, I don't know. I haven't prepared another fucking bet. Storm -6, and I like just a Coates and an Oates. Bit of Coates, bit of Oates. It rhymes and it feels right. Sounds like it'd be a nice breakfast. Coates, obviously not a food, but Oates is. But if you had Coates and Oates for breakfast, I think it'd taste good.
Yeah.
So I'm going Storm -6 with a nice, tasty brekkie of Coates and Oates for $7.41. I think that's just fucking value.
Not a bad.
Could you
bet,
eat
that
oats
one.
in a coat?
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
You
A
know.
lot of bushrangers and shit like that. They love their oats. You know what I mean?
And they're big coat wearers.
But they are. Well,
Big coat wearer.
It's cold in the bush.
Fucking cold.
Yeah.
Even in summer, it's cold in the
Well,
bush.
at night, she dropped. She dropped
Temp
at night.
drops. So Coates,
Can drop.
Oates in a coat.
Yeah, makes a lot
Storm
of sense.
-6.
That makes a lot of sense. I don't have the stats that you mentioned earlier,
Shocking.
but I was aware that was heavily favoured in Storm's favour.
Well said.
Well said. Thank you very much. So I have gone Storm for that reason. That they like to hump the fucking Broncos, particularly at their own home stadium. Storm basically a South East Queensland club anyway, just living in Melbourne, essentially.
Okay.
Now, Cameron Munster, who we expect to play at fullback after fucking dominating there for the last couple of weeks, he's a lock for me to get a try. He's paying like $3.25 or something like that. Just seems silly, especially if you start playing at fullback. So he goes in. And then David Norfoluma as well. Storm, Munster, Norfoluma, $7.38. I don't think that's outrageous at all.
I like it. Munster's, if he's playing fullback, yeah.
Which he probably
And
will.
he's $3, that's good value.
$3.50, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to get a check on that. But, like, so juicy.
Yeah.
If he's playing at fullback, he's a fucking lock.
Yeah, he scored, was it hat trick last week or the week before or
Week
something?
before.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's good. I'm jealous. I've got a really boring bet, like a real sleepy bet, and just because we're down in Adelaide and we saw a great logo for a great company. What is it?
Making mattresses.
Making mattresses. One of the great gradient logos you'll ever see all time. Just that kind of
Arguably the greatest. All time.
just such a beautiful kind of Jumanji colour scheme.
Jumanji, Indiana Jonesy.
Yeah,
like it was,
Loved it, and then it got me thinking of Captain Snooze and all that stuff. And I'm just doing this like a Captain Snooze bet. It's really boring, but from my memory,
This is a sleepy bet.
yeah, it's real sleepy. My memory is that the Storm hump the Broncos all the time. Like, I think I've just got this, and they pump them. But because there's a lot of injuries and stuff, I'm like, they're not going to pump them. They're just going to get down to that old scrappy kind of way, and hopefully it's just going to go wonders. So I'm taking Storm at -4.5, under 44.5. I rarely bet on totals ever, but I just feel this is just a perfect cap. What time is this game, actually?
It's
7:55.
Perfect. I've had a big ass week. I'm going to be snoozing off just as before this one's over, but it's only going to be at like a total of like 30 points with like 5 minutes to go. So it's a Captain Snooze bet. You're only getting 360 for that, but that's what we want out of a snoozer, because if you fill it with juice try scorers, are you going to sleep when you've got like 8 fucking try scorers you're trying to manage? You're like, no, I just want a nice easy line and just
Well, let's
no
hope
one
it's-
score any points, so I fall asleep.
Let's hope that line isn't in danger, with fucking...
You won't be able to sleep if it's in danger. That's
The line's in danger.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, but you can get a vibe like at
And
halftime.
the thing is, if it gets closer and closer, you're going to be more alert,
Yeah.
which actually is
Counteract
detrimental
to your
your
sleep.
line.
yeah, look, I get
Because
it.
your line's sleep dependent, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But
it
it's
is.
the sleepiest one you can do rather than a try scorer.
So,
you know what I mean?
Okay, so it's more about just trying to make the sleepiest bet possible.
Yes.
I tell you what would be even sleepier if you just took the Storm.
Yeah.
Storm head-to-head would be
Storm.
sleepy.
That'd be the sleepiest you could do. That'd
Didn't have to
be
watch the game.
Captain Snooze.
But because I'd be risking too many units, and this is not just punting.
You're risking your units.
yeah, right, so you're 230 fucking units.
235 units.
You can't ever get
almost 300 ahead of me. You're risking them.
Yeah, look, but you just can't get complacent. You'll be like Parramatta Eels all of a sudden, and you'll start losing to freaking the Tigers if you get complacent. So I've still got to pretend that someone's on my tail, and anyone could be. You could get a unit scooper this week. And,
I will be.
Yeah,
I will be.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Lippy?
Clean that up. Lippy, Coates and Cobbo, 380. So he's come back to earth a little bit.
He has.
I've already forgotten his name. Trey.
Trey Somerville. He's the
That's
new
right.
bad boy in town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On we go.
You stay away from Trey Somerville.
On we go.
Next up, we've got the Eels versus the Dogs. This is out at CommBank, steepest stadium in the land. The Eels are $1.38, Bulldogs $3.10. The line is 10, and the total is 48.5. They want me chasing under zero. They want me chasing it. I'll go first. I was tempted to take the Dogs with the start. I was. But then I had to sit down and look myself in the mirror and go, Tom, are you just doing this because you hate the Eels and you would like the Eels to, technically lose to the Dogs? Is that what you want? And I realized that, yeah, that's the case. That's the case. That's what it was. So I removed that and I just went Eels head-to-head because I think they're going to win. And then Sebbo, off the back of no tries last week at CommBank, where he has scored, I think, more than games he's played, he's going to get a hattie. Nuts on the line. He's getting a hattie. Eels head-to-head, Sebbo 3 or more, $13.67.
Yeah, not bad.
Interesting.
Okay, look, I don't need you all to tell me they're great afterwards, but I also would appreciate not.
Well,
just
you have only got like 8 NRL bets all season.
Silence. I don't
Silence is palpable.
It was too palpable. You all sit there and look at it, you stare at the ground like, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to. And I'm like, listen, guys.
Yeah. It's funnier that way, though.
I'm bearing my soul here.
Yeah.
And I'm getting nothing.
Well, it's just Sebbo three or more is a lot.
Against the Dogs, though.
It's a hattie. You don't see hatties come off every now and then. Now, I know you were close.
Week.
Oh, look, I know you were close.
No, I did. I hit it last week.
Well, you didn't, though.
Well, I hit the hattie.
Well, the bet didn't come
But
off.
I hit the hattie.
Yeah, the bet didn't come
But
off.
I hit the hattie.
Doesn't matter, though.
I'm in a good fucking vibe for hatties at the moment.
You reckon?
Yep.
Are you dialed into hatties?
I think so. I'm dialed into hatties. What are you doing?
I have got the Eels to win, and I'm just taking the Eels just because I want to fucking boost it up. I think they're paying $1.38, whatever the fuck you said earlier, Tom. But I'm just boosting me odds. Why? Because I need them. Because I'm in desperate trouble, and I'm slipping down the leaderboard, and I'll take anything I can get. So the Eels go in. I don't know how much they win by. I've also got Sean Lane. I used to bet on Sean Lane a lot last year, and he used to hit for me. And he's also playing pretty well. He's been in fucking good form, Sean Lane. Very good form. The big lanky giraffe motherfucker. I think he crosses the chalk. Sebbo, if Tommy's got a hat trick feeling, then one hits.
Okay, so now you believe in my
But one hits.
If you've
One
got a
hits.
hat trick feeling, one has to hit.
One has to
So
hit.
you believe in my feeling then?
Well, it's simple arithmetic.
Unless you're lying about your feeling. If you're
not lying.
You're
but I'm
not,
saying
you're
you
not lying
believe
about
in
your
my
feeling.
But you believe in it.
No, if you have a feeling, that means one will at least hit.
Yes, that's exactly
you
right.
believe
Or
in
you're
my
lying
feeling.
about the feeling.
No.
One of the two.
No,
so
no,
like,
you believe
we'll
in my
find out.
feeling.
But yeah, like
You believe in my feeling.
Well, I think that you have a... I know you have a feeling. That's what I know. I don't know if I believe
Well, you're betting based on
in it, based on part of it. Addo Carr as well, because he scores every other week, basically every week, 12.68 for that to happen.
Sebbo.
Look, it's a Joshy Carr bet. I'm going Joshy Carr, and then I'm going Dill Brown and Sebbo. Basically, Sevo's definitely going to get one. Joshy Carr most likely will get one. And then I started to go a bit too crazy and add too many people in, and the odds are kind of low for everyone, so I just had to kind of go up the kind of odds board and go Dill Brown. I don't
Dill
know.
likes to score.
He does.
Dill
He's a
likes
strong
to
kid.
score.
He's a real strong kid. So I'm just going those three guys for $10.87. I actually, stayed away from a result because, I don't know, the Eels. They've lost to the Tigers. They've lost, like, I don't know what's going to happen here. Like,
If
so
they lose
To the Dogs.
this game,
I'll be happy if my bet doesn't get up and the Eels lose to the Dogs. Like if say Sebbo scored 3 and the Eels lost, I'd be like, I'm fine with that.
yeah. If I have to walk away from my 12.68 to see the Eels lose and then by extension fall out of the 8 in the fullness of time, like that'd be
crazier
fine.
things have happened this season. You know what I mean? Way crazier.
Way crazier.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm staying away from results.
All right, Statsy, what do you got?
I'm going to go straight into a result. The Eels have bounced back to win the next week following a loss in every game this season, and they include...
We love that.
They include the Storm. They beat Penrith twice following a loss, and Manly as well, which are one of the great teams of this season.
Correct.
You got the Eels. They've won 10 of their last 13 against the Dogs. And then Sebbo. Obviously, Tommy's got that feeling. I had that feeling too. He scored 34 tries in 33 games at Combank. The Dogs' right edge is their worst defending edge. They've conceded 18 tries in 21 games to left wingers. Cozzy scored a double last week, point in case. The points under, I just had to go at 48.5. This is ridiculous. 17 meetings. The last 17 for Bulldogs and Eels, we haven't seen over 48 points scored between these two teams.
Great stat.
The average
Great
points.
stat from the
Stat
random
of the
stats
week.
guy.
The average points for the Dogs against top 8 teams this year is 38, and the Eels at Combank, their average match points is 41. So that you have to go unders here. If you're ever going to go unders, you got to go in this game.
Great.
Great stats.
Great stats.
Great stats for just a classic bet, a clean result, a try scorer, and a line. Like, it is vanilla, but fucking vanilla's a hell of a flavour.
No,
like,
it is. But also, the stats made it actually not just
no,
vanilla.
not the bet. I'm talking about his.
That's
bet.
an edible bet, dude.
That's, dude, that bet's
I
fucking...
love the bet with the stats, but I'm saying just head to head. Anytime try scorer and a line.
We call
is
that a
the
classical bet.
It's a classical bet.
It's a Mozart bet.
But like when I say, I know vanilla's used as like a term of like, you know, it's boring, but I actually love fucking vanilla. And I think vanilla like holds up its end with ice cream where it's like, yeah, people go to Messina and it's like, get me the salted caramel. But if you're having a sticky date pudding at home, what are you having? Vanilla. And like
You're dead
anytime,
right.
yeah, like you actually use vanilla more often than you think. You have your Messina, sure, but vanilla just like...
Gets the job done.
When you need him.
Apple crumble? You
Yeah.
need some fucking vanilla
Yeah,
ice
yeah.
cream there, bro.
I want a
yeah.
milkshake. Oh, I'll get some vanilla ice cream in
that's
there.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
come
You
on.
having a nice coffee
Come on. Yeah.
with all the trimmings?
Yeah.
You want ice cream in there? Vanilla.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's a vanilla ice cream bet, but he's got Milo, which is
Yeah,
stats sprinkled all over it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Milo.
Shout out to Milo.
And vanilla ice cream.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Beautiful.
Lippy. Dogs head to head. Sevo, Addo-Carr, 10.29.
Sebbo in every single one of our bets. Not a good sign, but it is Sebbo.
I don't like the Lippies bet.
No, it's a shit bet. Dogs head to head is stupid.
It's pure shit.
It's stupid. Dogs head to head is stupid.
Yeah, he's not getting good odds for...
No, it's shit.
No, it's
Sorry,
a
bro.
shit bet, shit odds. Trey, don't hang around with Trey Somerville. You know, that's just all we can say. Don't bet with Trey Somerville. We move on. Manly v the Sharks. Now, this is where value can be found, punters, dribblers. Manly $3.90, Sharks $1.26. The line 12 points, total 50.5. Jesus Christ, 50.5 points. I'll kick us off. Now, I'm starting with just try scorers. One thing you know about me is that I will never tip a try scorer from the opposition playing Manly. So if you're expecting me to fucking throw in a Mulatalo into this bet, I'm not going to.
Not happening.
But I do on my unit scooper. I like Cooler. He's on the wing now. And I just think that he's going to have more opportunities. There are going to be more plays going to him. And I like Brad Parker because Brad Parker's come back with a fucking vengeance. He's red nut. He's as strong as an ant. And he's making up for lost time. So he scored one last week and he's going to score again. Talakai's still out. So I like Brad. I'm also going to throw in Manly 13 plus, and that'll get you $30.13. Value. I think they're paying $9 for 13 plus.
I like it. What people may not realise, and it's my job to tell you, is that the Sharks are fucking terrified of Brookvale. Fucking terrified. They wet their pants every time they go there. As soon as they step foot onto that hallowed turf, Wet the bed.
But we're also not here throwing shade at anyone who does wet their pants. Obviously, if you do, that's cool. Like, there may be...
That's fine.
That's on you. Like
I'm just pointing out a simple truth.
Yes, the Sharks piss themselves at Brookvale.
That's all that happens. It's too much for them. It's too parochial. Is that the word?
I don't know.
Who cares? They fucking hate it. I don't know what their record is. I'm hoping you can tell us later, but it's appalling. They've won like 6 from 30. Something like that. Fill in the dots yourself.
Yeah, find out.
So Manly 13 plus, knowing that you've got people that shit themselves, piss their pants upon entry to Brookvale. If I'm getting 13 plus for $9.25, that by itself is almost the bet of the round. But I'm going to juice it up. Why? Because I fucking need to. So I'm putting in Stubby Cooler, Canicola. Why? Because he scores every other week. And Ruben Garrick. Why? Because he's overnight turned himself into the best fullback in the game. That's why. $25.06. Rando?
I'm going, it's 6 I think it was 6 wins in 48 games. Cronulla at Brookvale.
So I was being conservative.
So you've been, which makes it even tougher to say that I'm taking the Sharks -4.5 and Nicho Hines to score.
Get out.
I know. I'll pack my stuff up in just a bit. But Sharks are flying at the moment. 8 wins in their last 9 games with 7 of those wins by 6 or more points. The wheels obviously starting to fall off for Manly, 4 straight losses. But as you mentioned, skeptical of the Sharks here is why I haven't taken them the line. I think it's -10.5. Manly have won 4 of their last 5 v Sharks as underdogs, meaning that the Sharks have failed to cover their line. So I'm just taking it conservative, -4.5. They are missing Gerbo, Manly, and both Trebojevic brothers missing in the last 2 seasons. There's only been 3 games. And they've lost by 13 points twice. They beat the Dragons, but that was Barbecue Gate back then, so we don't count that game. Interestingly, the halfback in both those 13-plus losses scored a double, Ben Hunt and Sam Williams. So I'm taking Nicho Hines here to get over. He's running the ball a lot more, ran it for 25 times last week for 223 run meters, and a half has scored in 4 of Manly's last 5 games.
The halves usually run for 200 metres? Fuck me
I
dead.
know. Oh, they don't usually. They usually run for about 100. So that was a killer stat there from Nicho Hines
How many?
last weekend.
232?
223.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dooly.
So he's running the ball a lot more without his half Moiser there. So going to take Nicho and Sharks -4.5 at $4.33.
Jesus.
Nice.
I like it. Well, I don't like it, but
No, what the fuck are you doing?
you backed it up pretty well. But I don't like it.
Yeah.
Look, I'm on the Sharks too because these couple of Manly 13-pluser guys over here can't see the forest from the trees. And the way I see Manly as a club right now is like all the characters in the deep blue sea. They're like trapped in this underwater compound. And there's just, there's just sharks. Great movie.
Great movie. Deep Blue Sea, shout out.
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson's trying to give some inspirational speech to the shark.
The way
comes
he
up,
goes is
chops off
iconic.
his head.
Samuel L. goes in a brutal way.
Yeah.
Well, the Sharks learn to swim backwards, I think, which is
It's because they're doing brain surgery on them in the
Yeah,
compound. And they
why you need to be in the depths of the ocean for that sort of surgery is, that's,
well, they're sharks. They've got to be in there.
well, yeah, you could certainly do it in like an aquarium,
Nah, you need to be out there.
Well, it is a compound. Like the shark needs to swim. And
Good point. I
like,
take it back.
Remember the first scene where like the some guy gets injured or something and they're helicoptering him out and the shark like takes him down and he's on the hospital bed and is throwing him against the like window of the underwater compound.
And it cracks,
Yeah,
does
and
it?
it cracks and he's got the oxygen thing so he's still alive, being used as like a...
I think my mum had to come and pick up my brother from the cinemas because he was scared when we watched that movie.
Yeah,
it was a fucking scary movie.
I watched it at my mate's house when I was young, and it was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I think it was the first M-rated movie I ever saw.
I saw it in the
Really?
movies
Yeah, I
and
saw
it
it in
was
the movies.
just
It was fucking
it was a
terrifying.
great experience.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so...
So basically, with like Manly as a club in the back end of this season are that underwater compound.
Okay.
There's just a lot going on, whether it's the pride jerseys, whether it's, the club kind of postcode stuff, all this stuff. I won't get into it. Basically, they're a compound and cracks are coming in. Maybe we even smashed through that first window and then trying to go upwards through the bloody food elevator. So there's just shit happening everywhere. And then who's eating them alive there? The fucking sharks. So I'm like, well, that's obviously get on the Sharks for a 13+. Go the bull shark, Ramian, because he's just getting over a lot. He's going to munch on a few bloody eagles who are flip-flopping around with their bloody beliefs and all that shit. So those two little things there, it's just a $3.94. Deep Blue Sea. Go check out the film, then go watch the exact same thing happen, but with rugby league players on the weekend. That's basically the bet.
Okay.
Lippy dribbler.
That's what you're here for. That's what you come here for.
Yeah, I mean, some people are probably going, "What? Didn't we just hear the Lippy dribblers bet?"
The deep blue sea bet. Okay, I've heard it all now. Yeah, I've heard it all now. You need to do something with that footage. The old deep blue sea.
I'll try.
I need to edit something together.
You got to put something together. Because shout out to Deep Blue Sea. That's got me really thinking.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it.
No,
I'm just thinking about the
content.
film. I'm just thinking about the film.
Yeah, you're a content. You're just thinking about what he could do.
Yeah, that's right. The Lippy. Nico, Koula, Olakawatu, Tracy, 54-43.
I don't actually hate that all that much.
That's not the worst bet all time.
He's clearly going for dumb value, but like...
What would Connor Tracy be paying?
Connor Tracy scores. Nico, I mean, off the back of Rando's stats,
that's not the worst
scores.
bet ever, 54
Koula on the wing. Hamole scores
all the time.
54-43.
Good odds.
I don't hate it.
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 Let's move on. Okie dokes. Guys, gals. Next up, we got the Roosters and we've got the Tigers. And that smells like humping. Roosters $1.06. The Tigers a generous $9. The line is 23.5 points and the total is 49.5 points. I don't know how the total can be 49.5 for that game, but 53 for Cowboys Warriors, personally. But that's how it's all looking. Rando, how are you seeing it?
I'm seeing it as an absolute humping here for the Roosters. They've won 4 of their last 5 games by 13-plus points. They've won 15 of their last 16 against the Tigers, 12 of which have been by 13-plus points. Then I'm looking at try scorers, and I'm looking at this right side, absolutely ripping and tearing for the Chooks. The Tigers' left side is conceding 47% of their tries compared to 31% on their right. The Roosters have scored 48% of their tries on their right compared to 38% on their left, so they're coming down that right side. Nat Butcher's first name that comes to mind, he scored 3 tries in his last 3 games, 2 in his last 4 v Tigers. The right second row has scored the most tries against the Tigers, and I think as you'll see these bets come out, Suwali is an absolute given. So I'm taking him. He scored 9 tries in his last 9 games. So put them all together, $5.53.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
The Butcher one, to me, I feel like it should be juicier to have Butcher in there.
I know.
At
I was let down.
5.53.
I was let down.
That's not as juicy as I would have got for a Butch.
I haven't used Butch in my multis ever.
No.
So, yeah.
But he's I
I feel he should be.
What's Butch paying just as an anytime? You know what I mean?
Surely. But I think the thing is, Sawali's probably paying like $1.02.
True.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
He's short as fuck.
He's very short, but he's not like super short. I'll give you, say, for him to score 2 tries or more is like $3.50, which I think is a fucking mockery.
Yep.
That's delicious value for a bloke who's guaranteed to score 2, maybe 3 tries, maybe 4.
Yep.
They're playing the West Tigers, for God's sakes. And let's remember, punters and dribblers, the Roosters are fucking humming. They're absolutely humming.
Well, you've got a vision for humming.
I do. I've got my eyes turned to humming. And I see hummers. Absolutely humming. You know what else I see? Tigers. Fucked. Absolutely fucked. So Roosters 13 plus is a lock. Suali'i will score 2 or more tries. I've also got him used elsewhere. That's how confident I am on the man. And Joey Manu, why? Because he's fucking hot. And he's in a side that's humming. Put it all together, $6.55.
Okay.
Yep.
I have got, obviously, Suali'i in my bet here as well. I've got him first, second, or third try scorer. Mm-hmm. I just feel like it's going to happen.
No, I like that.
He scored in the first 3 minutes last weekend.
And then I've also got him in for a Hattie. So, again...
The Hattie returns.
The Hattie returns. I've got Hattie vibes. After my success with Cobbo, I'm seeing Hatties everywhere.
Don't think I've seen too many Hatties, 2 Hatties at least on a weekend, so that's going to be interesting.
Dude, it's going to be a weekend of Hatties,
wow.
dude.
Is it a Hattie weekend?
No, I think it's a Hattie weekend, dude. So I've got him first, second, or third. He may score first, second, and third. That's what's crazy.
Imagine if he did.
That'd be insane.
Bang. See ya.
Bang.
Good night.
Thanks for coming.
That's
Suali'i, first, second,
that's a
third,
captain's
into a
list.
Hattie,
That's a
10-10.
captain's, yeah.
Right there.
10-10. I mean, thanks for coming.
7:35. If he scored first, second, and third, you'd be in bed by 8:30.
Yeah.
Yep.
Saturday night as well. So you're waking up fresh. You can attack the week with vigour then.
Yeah. Captain Snooze. You can just get a nice Captain Snooze, mattress makers, whatever you want to.
Saturday night's a good night to be in.
Yeah.
If you're in on Saturday night, you feel good about yourself. You're like, fuck, dude.
Oh, for years my tactic's been like blowout Friday, Saturday night, maximum curry, maybe a dark beer if it's cold,
Not mulling your own wine anymore?
Nah, that was when
You used to mull, did you?
He used to mull his own wine back in the Red
It was
house,
cheap
so.
as shit to buy 4 litres of goon,
But it tasted delicious.
It was.
It actually wasn't pretty nice. We used to have it and watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, you'd mull.
Yeah,
put like a
we'd
stick
play
of cinnamon in
Monopoly,
there
we'd
and
watch
shit.
Game of Thrones, in our little basement that kind of
well,
somewhat
where I got
looks like-
shingles.
Yeah, well, you
Burmo's
got
room.
Yeah. His
No
room was
window,
off
the
it.
walls used to leak.
Yeah, no
Tom
windows
got,
down there.
Tom got shingles down there.
Dude, the temperature down there in summer was disgracefully hot. It was like a Singapore smoke room at an airport.
Yeah.
Anyway, we digress.
What were you paying for that room? Just out of curiosity.
Too much.
Like 150.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
That's too much.
It is too much because it got shingles and I was sweating.
Yeah, but it was
my
always
dick off.
like it was like an initiation into the house, and as soon as someone else moved out, you would
You then
move
got
up,
to
and then someone would
progress.
come into the
How long were you
the
down there
cellar
for then?
room.
I was down there not too long, but long enough to get shingles. That's for sure. Long enough to be.
Probably 18 months.
Nah, it wouldn't have been that long.
Couple of years, 2 years?
No, dude, I moved up to the front room.
Yeah.
That people
Sebbo
don't
had the
know
best
about.
room.
Yeah, I had the
Do you have the balcony room?
the balcony room.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anyway, punting show.
Punting show. Everyone wants to know, what are you doing, Seb?
Look, I've learnt my lesson a few times when you see a humming or a thumping or a bloody smoking or whatever you want to call it, and you go like, oh my God, let me add all these dry scores. And it's like, take it when it's on offer. And that's Suwali or Suwali'i too. Like, that's a lock. Like, he gets one every week, and it's just to get another one against the Tigers, who are out of contention. Roosters are like, we just want to, maybe get our points differential better, or who knows where they're going to end up on the ladder. But they're just like, they're coming in hot. They're like I don't need to say any more about the Roosters. So Suwali 2, and then I'm just going Tupou for 1. And it's just those 3 things, and I'm getting $4.64 because when you see something so obvious, take it. Don't go to like, let me add another few more in and like get a $15 bet when there's a $4.64 lock waiting to happen. That's what I've learned over my years of bright light punting.
Love that. Love
Yep.
that. And
Nice.
Hoops is a good shout as well. 16 tries in his 12 games against the Tigers. So
There you go.
he's got to be
There
a
you
lock. He's
go.
got to be a lock.
Yeah, he has to.
Well, that makes it look good for the Lippy, who's got Suwali'i for 2 or more and Tupou for 2 or more.
I don't hate that bet.
9.47.
That's his best bet.
That is. This is the point in the show where the bad boy is starting to ingratiate himself with people in the town. He's probably chonging the hot girl in school. Like
I think he's found a lover.
He's found
Who's
a lover.
softened him.
We've also had like a scene where he's gone back to like his grandmother, and you find out he didn't have parents, and he's got
We
this
hear
soft
that he had a
spot.
troubled past.
Yeah.
And we start to now empathise with him for all these shit bets that he had at the start, and now we're starting to warm to this
But
guy.
underneath all the bravado, what's he got? A big heart.
Yeah. You just bashed a guy up for some new trucks on your skateboard because you wanted the bloody independence.
Yeah.
And you're like, we hate you. But no, we've got the grandmother
No,
scene.
okay, we get it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
we didn't realise why you were such an asshole, but it's because life hasn't been great for you.
Yeah.
Life's
And
been a struggle.
It's been a struggle, and now you're getting an opportunity to soften.
Yeah, well, Cindy's helping him to
Yeah,
soften.
well, she is, and her mum's starting to turn around. Her mum's like allowed him to sleep like in the fucking garage under a blanket or some shit one night.
He can stay over.
Yeah.
but not in the same bed. No, fuck, not
Absolutely
No, we're
not.
not there yet. We're not
He's
there
wearing
yet,
a bit of
Trey.
colour as well. Someone gave him like a yellow T-shirt rather than
Starting
his
to-
like black.
Yeah,
fucking-
you don't have to be so droll all the time.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised even if Cindy's mum took him shopping because he can't afford anything.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's thinking about going to uni. First in the family.
Oh, that's our Trey Somerville.
Yeah.
That's
Come on,
our
Trey, get this. I
Somerville.
want you to
I
get
want
this,
Trey
man,
to get
Trey.
this, dude. I
Come
want Trey to
on.
fucking change his life, better himself. Let's move on. Next up, we got Dragons and the Titans. Dragons $1.55, Titans $2.50. The Lions 4.5 points. The total is 48.5 points. Sebbo, what are you doing?
Staying well clear of a result in this one. This could be a poo sling a bit like with a lot of points as well. Like I can't get a read on it. I don't want to get a read on it. It's virtually impossible to get a read on it, even though there is like 4 results and you've got a 25% chance. You're still just essentially picking a rock, like the one white rock out of the 3 rocks. I'm talking Survivor finale.
Sorry, dude.
I was
I don't know what the rock thing is, dude.
Survivor fans get it. But look, I'm just going Brimo again. I was going to sniff around, but obviously because of last week, his $4.60 is like turned into a $3.90. So I was like, I can't just go that when it's a DMC. So I'm doing a bit of a try scorer thing here. Going Brimo, Moga for the double ender, and then for feeder. That's getting me though. That is getting me $18.95.
Brimo, Moga for feeder, $18.95. That's not horrific.
For $18.95, it's pretty good.
It's not the worst.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
It's not the worst.
I think Brimo's your toughest one, but you picked him last week, so
yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Brimo and I've got a Brimo on a first try scope before I got a Brimo. Brimo, I can read Brimo, I feel. Like, some players you can pick up on their vibe and like what mood they're in, and I feel Brimo and I have a bit of something going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. You remind me a bit of like a Greek Gus Gould where he just says things. yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the plus whatever how many units might.
Well, yeah, it's
the
true,
Greek Gus Gould. That's beautiful alliteration.
I'll take it. I love Gus.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who doesn't?
Eddie, what are you doing?
I think that the Titans played their grand final last week against the Sea Eagles. I really do. They've been fucking appalling all year rather. And it doesn't matter how much you hate Manly, you need to admit that they played footy that could win them the grand final last week against a powerhouse club. I don't think they've got it in them to do it 2 weeks in a row, so I don't think they beat the Dragons. I'm going to take the Dragons at the small line of -4.5. I'm going to go unders. Why? Because it's a poo slinger. And I'm going to put Moga in just to fucking juice me up a bit for $6.50.
Okay. Rando?
I'm taking the Dragons as well. I think the Titans are yet to win a game outside of Queensland this season. Titans have never won at Wollongong, where this game will be played. Dragons, they've won 6 of their last 8 home games this season, 5 of which by 5+ points. So here I'm starting to trend towards the line at -4.5. The Dragons have won 5 of their last 8 games against the Titans by 5 or more points as well. Then I look at try scorers, and the left winger I have to always take against the Titans. The Titans conceded 26 tries to them in 21 games, and Feagai scored last time against the Titans. And then once again the points, 48.5. I have to take that as well. The last 7 games at Wollongong have been decided by 48 points or less, and the last 5 Titans-Dragons games have been decided by 48 points or less. So it's at the gong. Points are hard to come by. Dragons -4.5. Feagai points under $6.75.
Like those stats. Those stats fucking turn me on.
Yeah, they were good stats.
They were great stats. Those stats really pumped me up. Total points, 48.5 is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And for a poo slinger, right? It is a poo slinger. I don't care what you say. This is a match where poo will be slung. Part of, for me, when it comes to poo slinging, is results do not factor into a poo slinger bet for me, because I don't trust a team that slings poo to win, ever. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was a fucking draw. What I am doing, and this is the perfect time to do this, is a name bet. Call it what you want, but this one is a Jaden bet.
Oh, my God.
A Jaden bet and a poo slinger is the perfect way to enjoy a poo slinger where you don't really have to do much. So Jaden Campbell likes to score, and Jaden Sewer.
I'm glad I don't have either, based on what we know.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. I think this is a good one. It's a good one. Jaden Campbell will score.
I don't know what you use.
Well, Jack Whiten and Jack Bird aren't they don't score often. Whiten maybe.
But
a Jaden
Jack
bet?
and Elliott, it's like, no offense to Jack and Elliott's, but it's not a name that stands out from the crowd.
Yeah.
It's just a normal name. That's fine. You can have a normal name. But Jaden stands out a little bit more. So maybe there's something there.
Yeah.
But
Jaden bet. Campbell and Sewer.
I don't want to undo the whole thing, but kind of Jaden Sewer spells his name completely different.
No, I knew that.
There you go.
No, he does.
It's not a name bet.
No, it's
not a name bet.
No, it's still a name bet.
Technically,
No, it's technically not.
No, it's still a name bet.
No, it's not.
Because they're both called
alphabetically
Jaden.
not.
No, but
It's spelled differently.
Doesn't matter. Their names are Jaden.
But it's spelt
But
differently.
you've written Jaden Bet. You've spelt it a certain way.
Because it has to have a title, and there's one uniform way of saying
I could
the title.
call it just a name bet, and I would be correct because they're both called Jaden. Are they both called Jaden?
Well, the spelling's
Are
different.
they both called Jaden?
But the spelling's
Look,
different.
So are they both called Jaden?
I don't know if it's a name bet
My
or not.
question is,
But the name bet would be that you need two people with the exact same name.
What's the
they don't have
Titans-
the exact same name.
what's the Titans fullback's
How do you
name?
know it's not Jardine?
Yeah.
Because I know what they're called.
How do you know?
Well, because we do know that Jaden Sewer answers to Jaden.
A lot
We've
of
been getting
no,
names
but
wrong for years.
a lot of people get names wrong. What do you mean?
Commentators have been getting names
No
wrong
one
for
has
years.
come out and corrected fucking Jardine. It's Jaden.
But
Well, we
don't
only
know
got
for sure.
the other name.
We were
recently.
calling Papali until
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
Yes,
Paulo,
now it's
Paulo.
Papali. No one fucking knew.
Fuck that bullshit. It's a name bet, Jaden bet. Get on it. All this bullshit means it's probably going to get up.
Maybe.
I think we
Jaden
need
Bet.
Jaden Sewer to reach out.
Yeah, reach out Jaden Sewer. If you don't pronounce it Jaden, then fine, I will concede. But if you just do and spell it differently, like there are plenty of names that are spelt differently.
Yeah, I understand that.
Nick with just a C, like Nick Cage, and then Nick with a CK, both called Nick.
Have you ever seen Nick? So Nicholas is obviously CH. Have you ever seen a Nick spelled NICH?
No. Nish.
Nish.
Food
Niche.
for thought.
It is. Did you just fart?
No, I didn't.
You sure?
Here's my shoe.
Okay. Food for thought, though. What is the Lippy doing?
Either team to win by less than 12.5 overs. Hate it.
Hate it.
Just broke up with the girl.
Just broke up with the girl.
Yeah,
just broke up with her.
Just broke up with the
he
girl.
did.
Spiral.
Yeah, no, he just broke up with her, but it was
Yeah.
for something.
Uni's off.
But
Uni's
also, like, it
Didn't
was
get
for
in.
a reason that, like, they didn't need it to happen if they were just open and honest with about the way they
Well,
really
did he get
feel.
caught
You know what it
Forward
is?
around.
It's the kind of like it's his ex-girlfriend's come back into town.
Or is
He's
he
broken his
scared of?
heart.
Is he scared
She's
of getting
smoking a
close to
cigarette.
anyone?
He's scared of commitment.
I think he's
Yeah,
scared,
he
scared of
breaks
getting
up for no
close.
reason.
He's scared of getting close to anyone because he's been burnt by fucking people
Yeah.
he loves so often in his life that he's like, this is too good to be
He
true.
has to act out.
That's it.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
his
all
dad
this
left
is.
and never came back.
Yeah.
And, you know, now he's feeling things for this girl and she's feeling things for him.
And he's scared about those feelings.
And he's just broken up with her out of the blue.
Yeah.
He
Feelings
doesn't
of
know why.
comfort after years of being isolated, alone, fending for yourself.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is
Like,
scary.
Yeah.
No, it can be scary.
Intimacy is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's move on.
Intimacy is scary.
Intimacy can be terrifying. Knights v Raiders at McDonald Jones. Knights 3.45, Raiders $1.32. The line 9.5. The total 44.5 points. Bring us home, Rando.
Am I crazy for thinking the Knights are a shot here?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
Yeah,
let me
dude.
just get into the stats then. The Raiders have failed to cover the line as the favourite away from home in the last 2 seasons. So 7 games, unable to cover that line. They've only covered the line in 2 of their last 8 games, v Knights as the favourite. They also, so obviously the line right now is plus 12.5. I'm taking it out a bit to plus 17.5. The Raiders haven't beaten the Titans by 17 plus points since 2012. They've met 17 times in between that. So Raiders
hell,
and
good
Knights,
stat.
tough, always tough to pick. And the Raiders, 24-22 against a pretty depleted Dragons side as well last week. So they're a bit on the edge. Then I look at a try scorer, and the Knights' left edge is conceding 30% of their tries. There's this new kid on the block for the Knights starting called Christian Mapalangi. He's come up straight from Jersey Flegg, so he hasn't even played New South Wales Cup. Straight from Jersey Flegg, playing at left centre. He's a 5'8" usually, so he's out of position.
Jesus.
Straight from under 21s to first grade. And I'm sure the Raiders will test him out. So that's why I really like Matt Tomoko here to score a try. The right centre has scored the second most tries for the Raiders this season alongside the left second rower. So I was tossing up between Hudson Young and Tomoko, but I feel like Tomoko, Rapana, they're going to come down that right side and really test out this youngster. So you put them together. I know it's nice and easy. It's a captain snooze bet if you want, $3.96, but it's Sunday afternoon. You've had a big Friday, Saturday maybe, and you just want to get to bed early. That's it.
The problem for me with that is that I have to put faith in the Knights. Your stats are just impossible to argue with.
It's literally
It's impossible
impossible to
to
argue with
argue
those
with
stats.
those
Yeah.
17 games
Yeah.
where they haven't gone over that.
Yeah.
You've made it impossible. You've made it absolutely impossible. And now I don't know what to feel or what to think.
It's just impossible for me to trust the Raiders. But how are you feeling and thinking after that?
Well, I'm feeling like pure shit because I haven't picked a fucking Raiders bet all year, basically. Here I am sitting here in my green jacket with Raiders 13 plus, begging for a result, one that seemingly won't happen now because you fucked me with the stats. I've got Sebastian Chris in there because I like him. I like what he's about. I like the way he moves. I like the way he plays his rugby league football. That's all for nothing now, apparently, going off the stats. And Jack Wyden, why? Because he's a thoroughbred, the kid. Kid can play. But again, I'm second-guessing myself. I've got 977 there. It would have been a nice carrot. Feel like it's all for nothing. The stats have just overwhelmed me. I don't know. I just can't. I can't feel anything now.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, Sebbo.
Yeah, look, these Sunday 4 p.m. games, and the last like 3 of them at least, have been just kind of games that don't mean anything to the ladder, really. You can't get a read on them. It's teams that, I mean, who knows what the hell's going on at the nights with people getting stood down for, like, I don't know. Raiders can, like, somewhat play good footy, but then still let in, like, 30 points a game. I don't know what's going on. So, like, what I've been trying to do tactically is just use this block of time with these kind of games that I don't really care about and watching a movie instead. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to go a couple of try scorers, and I'm going to go Sebby Chris and Huddy Young, because I haven't been on Huddy Young. And that's $7.97. I'm just going to be checking my little app, making sure they get over. But as a punter, you actually have to recharge sometimes, because if you give all your attention and units and focus to all these games, you burn out. And then you start doing crazy things the next week. So, I did Ex Machina the other week. Last Sunday, I did the new Nick Cage film with... Is
that where he's playing Nick Cage?
Himself. Phenomenal. Great
was
watch.
it good?
Yeah, I love it.
Because it got shit reviews. I'm like, I can't see how this isn't a bad... I can't see how this isn't a good movie.
You have to love Nick Cage to get it. But, Nick Cage is one of the greatest actors of all time.
Yeah.
And then, what I'm doing this Sunday? I'm going to finish off a little movie called Uncharted that Eddie and I started on the plane.
Yeah, and we've been fucking loving it.
Enjoying it?
Oh, fuck yeah. Perfect bounce out film.
I thought you were saying like fucking Mark Wahlberg is the
but he's
guy.
doing
No.
Yeah.
I said that's what we thought. But going into it, who's that guy?
Tom Holland.
Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah.
Tom Holland's fucking, he's
Yeah.
a G, dude. He's great. I'm a big Tom Holland guy. And Mark Wahlberg's holding his own.
Yeah, he's not doing
And they're
too
on
much
an
angry
adventure.
Boston guy.
They're on an adventure of a lifetime. So I'm absolutely loving it. I would say this on the Sunday 4 p.m. game. Because it's usually been so shit, it's been the perfect sort of like foil for ordering Uber Eats. Like, you don't have to look up. You get into your work at 5:30.
Yeah.
It's arrived by 6. You got the whole Sunday night to unwind. Getting charted on. Perfect.
Yeah. It's and just as we get out of winter as well, you know what I mean?
Fucking daylight
and then we get
savings
into
coming
like
soon.
daylight savings.
I can
Yeah.
smell daylight savings.
Yeah, that's hay fever for me, but I'm smelling it.
Yeah.
It's sneezing
It's
and
your
fucking
last
itchy
week.
eyes.
Yeah, to get your Uber Eats, to catch up on your Uncharteds or, whatever you want to do, be rugged in. It's going to get dark, and then we're going to start getting to finals footy, daylight savings.
Yep.
There's going to be games that actually matter on Sundays. Can't
Really
wait for
good
that,
stuff.
but also can't wait for my last week of doing this.
I don't want to touch results in this game because the Raiders could let you down and the Knights suck. So what I've just done here, gentlemen, punters, dribblers, I'm just going for an anytime try scorer. The Raiders are a lazy team playing lazy football, and they're shit at rugby league. So I was just looking for a bit of value on the Raiders side where I don't have to really, again, don't want to watch the game. I might flick it on if I'm doing nothing else. But I see a zippy, nippy Tommy Starling just fucking... What does Tommy Starling love to do? Just make a mockery of lazy loser sides, right? And he's just going to be quick out of dummy half. The Raiders don't have a good club culture. The Knights don't have a good culture, apparently. They don't have team standards. Bradman Best missing the bus, et al. Tommy Starling takes it from dummy half, scores a try, $5. You're welcome.
Nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice and easy.
Good for you, mate.
Yeah, nice. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that.
Good for you.
Now, what's Trey Somerville doing to bring it home for rugby league?
Raiders -9.5. Raiders to win both halves. Raiders halftime, full-time. Well, that's the same thing.
Raiders to win both halves.
Oh, no, it is actually isn't. Hang on, it is.
No,
it's not. No, it's not
technically
actually. Technically not. It's a little bit different. It's fucking funky. And then unders, $5.20.
He did not have a good character.
No, he
ending
didn't
to
have a
the
good character.
season.
No,
we
he
thought
didn't.
he could redeem himself, but he actually
No,
went off
dude.
the rails.
Yeah.
He's fully with Volchek now.
Dude, he's gone off the rails. But maybe that's what you need on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Why are we watching season 2 if he's all good?
Yeah. Yeah, we need him to fuck up more so then we can be reinvested in. We can get more juice out. We
Weird
get 8
ending
more
to the
episodes
season.
out. of
It's a
him.
weird ending to the season. I wouldn't have written it that way.
Yeah, it's a weird end of this season.
A disappointing ending to the season, really.
Yeah,
disappointing ending to the
terrible.
season.
It's terrible.
I'll watch the start of season 2, but I'm not. That was disappointing.
You'll see the conspiracy theories come out on Reddit, though.
Yeah, they will about what the
he's
fuck's
gonna do
going
next,
on,
yeah.
where he's been, what's happened. But at the moment, that's fucked up. Let's move on. But thank you, of course, to our good friends at KO who brought the rugby league to you. Let's move on. Bit of golf now. We've got the BMW Classic Championship Open.
FedEx. It's the playoffs. It's the second week of the playoffs.
Second week of the playoffs.
Where I think there's like just 70 people made it in. There's no cut this weekend. So the top 30 of this will move into like the final playoff. So it's, that kind of $18 million carrot there. 70 guys in here now. Played in like Delaware somewhere at a course that no one really knows. I don't think they've done much work up there. But it is long. It's a Parkland course, so like big drivers, I think. Big accurate drivers will go good. That's all we really know, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of good players in here. Cam Smith's not in. He withdrew. But yeah, it's the playoffs. So we're going to have, who knows what's going to happen. But
What do you got?
Out here, look, basically, I think there's going to be a low score. Like it's going to be like a minus 20 wins it. So like someone who can get a shitload of birdies and someone who can drive really well. And that's landed me on Rory. And he's like the favourite, sure. But like Rory has been playing phenomenal. So I'm on Rory. Can drive it like probably the longest now that Bryson's gone almost. And he can get birdies. Then I'm also going Cam Young. Now this is the interesting thing with Cam Young. He can drive the thing. And also, him and Zalatoris were like roommates in college and shit and played their golf together. And so Zalatoris, when he won on the weekend, or he didn't win, when he made the putt for the playoff, like a long putt, which he traditionally loses, he goes like, what are they going to say about me now? And athletes like to create a little chip on their shoulder to give themselves motivation. So like he was creating the chip on his shoulder that everyone's writing him off being a bad putter. Now, I think his mate Cam Young is going to use Zalatoris' first win as his little chip on the shoulder to get his first win, because Cam Young also comes like third a few times this season. He's been contending in majors. So I think seeing like your best mate from college days win, you're like, now it's my time. So I'm also on Cam Young. And then last but not least, I have been on all the guys that I say are going to get a win this season, and they get a win. So, Scotty Chef. We're looking at Zalatoris. Can't remember the other one. And then the other guy, Thigala. Now, this guy's very much like a rugby league guy. He could be anything. Like, he really is. Mm-hmm. He's paying $81. He's paying like $7.50 for T10. But Thigala's someone who is going to win at one point. And, he's paying pretty well. So he's my guy. They're my three.
Okay. Beautiful. I have just gone a bit fucking... How you going? Because I really was only going to pick one.
Well, I thought we'd pick it one. Now we're picking three. So
well, it's just the playoffs.
I'm very confused.
It's the playoffs.
So under the impression we're picking one.
I was picking one, and then I decided...
It's funny because we said we were going to do one.
We did.
And then you did two last week, and we sort of let it go, and now you've done three.
Yeah,
Playoffs.
I saw how many he was doing, so I went, I'm going to do it.
Well, I didn't know that. I already had my bets in. I thought we were doing one. Anyway.
Well, look, it's the playoffs. I think, if there's value around... I mean, look at the end of the day...
Sebbo's just fucking... He's pushing everyone around. And so I saw a bully pushing everyone around. Well, I'm going to fucking
At the end of the
pick some
day,
other
if
golfers.
you're giving, punters good golf tips, why should we restrict? If these all lose, then I'll go back to one.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just that you're doing it in secret.
Yeah.
And then surprising
Scott
us.
Morrison going and fucking just swearing himself into other jobs.
Yeah.
Not to get political, but, that's like it was secret. You didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, look.
You started doing it.
Playoffs.
And obviously we agree. Well,
Yeah.
we just
Playoffs and majors, I'm picking more than one golf.
Okay, well, it just seems like every time you're fucking doing it.
How many you have next week? Four?
Yeah,
Four next
400 fucking golfers.
Probably. Yeah.
I do have three, though, in fairness, because I saw that he was doing it and I went, well, fuck that.
You've got three as well.
Yeah, I do. I went Spieth. You know why I went Spieth? Saw his name. Why I've gone the next two golfers, Spieth at $41, Matty Fitz and Scotty Chef. Who's my Scotty Chef? Matty Fitz. And who's Seb's Scotty Chef? Scotty Chef. You pair them both together. Matty Fitz, Scotty Chef, $15 and $17 respectively.
Nice.
Yep.
I've got Shunjai Im.
Well said. Sounds
And I'm probably going to take Rory now because you dickheads have fucking got 3. So Rory goes in.
But is that that's a control C, control V though?
Fucking oath.
Yep.
All right.
Easy, perfect.
Beautiful. Rando, what do you got? You can control C, control V any of mine if you want as well, though.
No, I don't think I will.
Obviously, just been completely thrown now by everyone picking 3.
Yeah.
I've gone with Colin Marikawa. Obviously, Sebbo, you said no tournament's been played at this course, Wellington Country Club. Obviously, off the high of my T10 last week, I went straight into reading into this course, and people are talking about how it's a Trent Jones Jr. design, and the approach shots from 125 to 200 yards from the green are the big stat to look at. Colin Marikawa is number 2 for that. When I look at strokes gained from approaches to the green, he's number 3 for that. So he just pops out to me. He was a T5 last weekend as well. So I think he's a safe one for T20 and a good chance for T10. And if we're picking more golfers than Rahm, got to go twice.
Okay.
Got to go twice.
Johnny Rahm.
Johnny Rahm. Put him
Yeah,
in.
a couple of good guys there.
I also just love that you how quickly you've got into golf, like as in the golf stats. Like
I'm actually waking up now. And it pisses off my girlfriend, but I still do it every morning. KO up on the screen and just watching it all go. Pounding
Well,
golf.
when you fucking walk into town, you kid on the block and you jag a T10, T20, like that shit turns you on.
yeah,
And also, there's a lot of stats that you
Yes,
can,
exactly. There is.
Being a stat lover.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to, I was looking at it, didn't know where to start, but definitely reading up. Some blokes have even worse than me out there, believe it or not.
All right, let's move on here to our unit scooper. Unit scoopers, punters, dribblers, unit scoopers, the opportunity to change your stars. We actually do have a rare Trace Somerville back for this one as well, which will be exciting. Eddie, what are you doing?
Well, you know how you're seeing hat tricks everywhere?
Yep.
You've got hat tricks on the mine?
Yep.
I've got doubles on the mine.
Okay.
We've got doubles on the mine. Suali'i, we've been over it already. He's a fucking lock to score 2 tries. AJ, for reasons we've said for the last month, an absolute fucking lock to score 2 tries. And Scotty Dream, the kid that could, lock to score 2 tries. Put them all together, $74.08.
I don't hate
good.
it. I think
I like
AJ's
it.
the toughest one against the fucking
I quite like
Panthers,
it. For
but it's a good bet.
$74, bro. It's not bad.
Nah, that ain't bad. Sebbo, what are you doing?
Look, yeah, I know you like your try scorer smoothie.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm more.
Can never finish it though, can you?
Yeah.
No.
And I want a smoothie, but I feel
I want a
like
smoothie, yeah.
I'm not going to order a smoothie yet. I'm just going to stick around with some frosty fruits. Just I want a little bit of fruit taste. I don't want it thick and heavy, so I'm not going all the try scorers. I'm just going like 6 favourites, like pretty much. So I'm going
More of a juice than a smoothie.
yeah,
isn't it?
juice. Yeah, like
Cold
maybe
pressed
it's a
or
cold
freshly
pressed,
squeezed?
yeah. Bit of ginger in there. It's like, why don't I want ginger orange? Oh, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Whatever this
yeah,
other
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
is, like, it's actually okay. Like, well, I'm going to order it again. I'm not sure because it is only $17. But look, I'm going AJ, Talangi, Norfoluma, Sevo, Ronaldo, and Suali'i. That's getting you $17.87. But I'm working my way up
Not
to
great value, is it?
No,
It's not great
It's
value.
not great value
But
for one.
I
as
like
we-
the try scores. I don't like
Yeah.
the value.
But as we know, well, like at least the way I like to look at punting and unit scoops and things like that, it's not just like, let me just try and get a big bet. It's like working away, building blocks, figuring
Your
shit
bet
out.
literally was 200 units. What your unit scooper that hit was 200 units.
Yeah, because it discovered one of the greatest names for an 8-line bet, and like that's what happened there.
Okay.
But this, I'm working my way up, and then I'm going to steal your smoothie out from underneath you as I work my way up.
Yeah, well, that would
Yeah.
hurt. That
Yeah.
would definitely hurt. Rando, what are you doing?
I've gone a different tack to not be disappointed, so I've gone with 4 different try scorers that I haven't picked from my bets. The next best, basically. Viliami Kickout, second row, which our mate Trey Somerville would love to hear because he had him in his bet. Kyle Felt to score against the Warriors. I think he's a great chance. Warriors leak tries to the edges all the time. The Fox, I really like him to score. Parramatta Eels right edge, absolutely shocked to bits. And Nick Kotrick on the left-hand side to score against Newcastle because they concede a bunch of tries down their left edge. So you put them all together, $20.24. Just wanted to make sure that you just chuck in a second rower there just to boost it up. And you got 3 absolute locks basically for the rest of the weekend. So a tough one to start, I understand, but if once we tick that off, we're flying.
I prefer that to Seb's.
Yeah, I definitely prefer it to
enough.
Seb's. Seb's juicy bets shit.
Thank you. Asking it up.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
juicy couture bet.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not a juice. It's juicy couture.
It's Pop Tart, not Pop Tart. What are those little juices?
Popper, just juice.
Ju-
But
yeah,
not a just
Popper.
juice, because just juice is best in
No,
class.
no, but the ones that
A
you
pop
pull.
top.
A Pop Top.
Yeah,
Pop
yeah.
Tops are great.
Yeah, but they weren't just juice, and we all know it. Try score a smoothie, punters and dribblers. Get ready. Get your blenders out. We're making smoothies. Latrell to score against the Panthers. Tuolangi against the Warriors. Corey Oates against the Storm. Sebbo against the Bulldogs. Ronaldo Mulatalo against the mighty Manly Sea Eagles. Tedesco against the Tigers. Jaden Campbell against the Titans. And Jordan Rapana against the Knights. That's going to get you $172.10. It's not a bad bet. In fact, it's fucking inspired.
It's not bad. You might need a pre-planned backup bet if Latrell's out, 'cause that could cause.
Well, yeah, it's a good point. It'll be AJ. Trell's out, AJ in. Trell out, AJ in for that.
Sure. Trey Somerville sees us home here. Penrith plus 3.5. Cows 13+. Broncos plus 4.5. Bulldogs plus 8.5. Manly head-to-head. So Elite 2+ tries. Dragons versus Titans overs.
Oh, my God.
And the Raiders 13+.
Oh, my God.
It's paying $550.73.
But is he thinking about anything in this? Like, has he considered anything here, or is he just?
Is that what happens to Trey? Like there's like an
loses
accident
the
and he's
plot?
in a fucking
Maybe
no
this
context.
Maybe this is he had to go to some sort of a hospital, and this is actually the end of season 1.
Yeah. This is like getting more. What was that movie like? I'm on television. That really drug-heavy movie.
Don't say a word with Brittany Murphy.
No, the one with like Jared Leto and stuff.
Trainspotting?
No, like Requiem for a Dream. It's kind of got those vibes about it. Like, this is
Yeah,
a
but it's meant to be
full-on meltdown.
light. It's meant to be light.
I know, but this bed is a full-on meltdown.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
He's losing it.
Yeah.
But, often in those shows, they trivialize this sort of shit as well.
Yeah.
So there could be, I think that's probably more what it is.
there was
That's
an
what I'd like to
earthquake in
believe.
the OC at one point.
Well, you'd hope so. Or a volcano or something.
Yeah. This
Could be an earthquake. Yeah. This is an earth. This is an unbelievable storyline
Yep.
arc.
Love it.
Yep.
Let's move on. Kitchen sink multi, punters and dribblers. We each pick a leg, we put them together, and we watch the dollary-doos roll into town. I've got Trell anytime at 240.
Suoliti 2+ at 320.
Jesus.
Toops got to go in 16 tries in 12 games against the Tigs, surely.
I'm going Sebbo real low for $1.64, but the multi-price looks good.
Multi-price good. Put that all together, you get $18.26. That's value, and there's value just littered throughout the show today. It's been probably one of the most value-laden shows in the history of shows that are giving value. But that's us for another week. Shout out to Neds. If you are going to have a punt, make sure it's with Neds, but make sure you do it responsibly, punters and dribblers, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.